Good morning, everybody. I am Scott
Morning.
Pinto with EWR IT Solutions. We are a software company. We develop custom software. We've been doing it since 1994. We are originally in the agricultural industry, but our particular vertical market that we started in has developed to the point where we have no room to grow there. So we have, in the last few years, expanded and offered custom work outside of it. One of the things that we have been working on is we have done a lot in the past with warehousing and item management and inventory management. An example of one of our working applications that we've done for a mobile phone is called Mobile Mail Scan, and it's originally designed for cotton warehouses. However, it could easily be adapted for any other warehousing facility. And I want to talk to you guys this morning a little bit about that application so that you have an understanding of the type of things that we do and what we're capable of. And so basically what the mobile scan application does is it allows any shipping orders coming in or orders going out to be scanned using a mobile device and a Bluetooth scanner, like what you see pictured behind me, and what is available at like a self-checkout lane at Kroger, what they walk around with. And it allows them to verify their orders and make sure that what's going out is actually what's supposed to be going out. What's coming in is actually what's supposed to be coming in. And here's some sample screens of what the product looks. The very first one on the left up here is they go through and they pick out a shipping order that is being imported from their normal warehouse system. They select that shipping order, then in the middle screen they're able to scan and verify the individual shipping orders, but it also has other features like allowing them to assign locations when something comes in so they know exactly where in the warehouse that's stored, and all this ties back to their inventory management software. Some of the really cool things that this application does is it gives, when they're verifying a load, it gives both visual and audible feedback. But when they scan a load and it's a right item, the whole screen is going to flash green and they're going to get a little ding that they got a right item. If say they scan something that maybe it's the same item twice or it's an incorrect type of barcode, when they hit it, they're going to get a different ding and it's going to flash yellow. Should they scan an item that's a correct type of barcode, but it's not an item that's on that particular shipping order, they're going to get a nasty ding and a red flash. Now, that's great, because that really helps the person who is out there in the forklift shooting it, which, by the way, these Bluetooth scanners, they don't have to get out of the forklift. They've got a 14-foot range. They can sit in the forklift. They don't lose productivity. They actually gain a lot of it. But what's really awesome about this is not only does it alert the operator where there's a mistake, it also is going to fire off an email to the manager of that warehouse so he knows exactly where his attention is needed. And that right there is going to just allow amazing oversight so that they know where their attention is needed. They're not having to walk around, micromanage. They know exactly, hey, this is where I need to go. This is the truck I need to make sure has the right load in. Furthermore, the devices. A standard warehouse is going to use something like the Motorola device in the top there. Now, I've actually picked these devices because these are the exact devices that a warehouse that we've put this application in has switched to. The Motorola device costs around $2,600, and I got these prices just doing a Google shop, sorting lowest to highest and picking some of the lowest prices that fit the correct needs for the application. Using an iPod, which has Wi-Fi capability and Bluetooth capability, and is third generation, which are the requirements for the application, and the Bluetooth scanner that we know works with it, you're looking at about a little less than $800. That right there is per device a saving of over $1,800. That's huge, especially when you consider that these warehouses don't have just one device. Most of them have somewhere in the range of 10. So that's about $18,000 in savings up front just in equipment costs. And anywhere that there's forklifts driving around, if you've ever been there, something's going to get run over. Which would you rather replace that's gotten run over? A $700 scanner, or a $150 iPod, or a $2,500 scanner with a built-in computer? I think I know my answer on that one. Okay, so what are some of the advantages of this application? It's going to save manager and employee time, increases productivity, and that increases profitability. It's going to reduce operational losses. It allows better manager oversight. Their time is valuable, and so that lets them be where they need to be when they need to be there. And the device options, very inexpensive. That's a whole lot of advantages. We can customize it for just about anybody. Who would I love to talk to about this application? Obviously, number one, any local warehouses. I would love to talk to anybody who owns or manages a warehouse. Local retailers, somebody like Hollywood Feed, or any other retailers, they get products from warehouses. They get products into their stores. We can flip this and we can customize something like this to make it work in a retail location as well as in a retailer's warehouse. So I would love to talk to them about the possible either conversion this to use in their location or to use with their distributors. And finally, really, any company that wants to verify items, coming in or out. You know, let's face it, products move around every day, and people want to know where that stuff is because it's not just product, it's money. And so we've got to make sure it moves around where it needs to be as efficiently as possible to reduce loss. And that's what this application is all about. You know, there's a lot of other things that we can do. This is just one small example of something that we have done. But the scope is ginormous. You know, anybody who wants to increase productivity or efficiency, that's exactly what we do. And this is one of the ways that we've done it in the past. Any questions, or do I have time for questions? See me up there.